Hi boys and girls, back for another round of PE. Hope you guys are ready for this one. So today you are going to need a couple of household items for equipment. We're going to play a fun game. It's called Crazy Golf, okay? So first thing you're going to need are a couple of markers. Not markers that you write with, but things that you can mark spots with that aren't very tall or clunky. So I'm using some gardening gloves. I need one of each, so 2 items. They don't have to be the same thing like the gloves are, but you will need 2 things that you can place on the ground, that you won't trip over, and that you can put something nearby without it being knocked over. So nothing tall like a chair, or nothing clunky like a cup or a jar. Something flat. Even a pair of socks would do great if you have that. Second item you're going to need is, if you have a tennis ball, I just happen to have one, or maybe a softball or baseball, any kind of ball. If you don't have a athletic ball in your house, you can use the pair of socks that we used yesterday, something that will roll. Anything that will roll, a dog toy, anything like that. Okay? So that's the second item. The third item is a broom and a dustpan. Broom and a dustpan. You will need both of these items, okay? So we're gonna have some fun with these things, but you need a broom, a dustpan, a ball, and 2 articles of clothing or markers where you can place something down, okay? So press pause right now and go get those items. Come back and press play when you're done. Okay guys, now that you have your items, your broom, your dustpan, your ball, and your 2 markers, we're gonna get started. So the reason we have 2 markers is the first one is where we're gonna start with the ball on the ground. It's Crazy Golf. So we're gonna place the ball on the ground right next to the marker, the first marker. And that's gonna be about 10 steps away from the dustpan. Okay, now if you had trouble finding a dustpan or a broom, if a broom is too tall for you, which it might be for a lot of you younger ones, we can find something shorter. Ask your parents. Ask your parents for help. Hey, I need something that's like a golf club that's the right size for me. I have right here, this is a attachment for a shop vacuum. This would be the right size I would use for maybe a kindergartner or first grader. Maybe we could use it as a golf club, like this. Just like that. So you can get creative and you can use your imagination for ideas, even just a stick. A stick might do. If you have your own golf clubs, that would be even better. Okay. So the first marker again is where we're going to place the ball to start with. All right. Now the second marker is if we hit the ball in a place where we can't hit it out of, it's kind of like mini golf a little bit, then we will take the ball and we will put it by the second marker so that we can get it out of harm's way, if that makes sense. I'll show you guys what I mean, okay? But first things first, I've got to show you guys how to hold a golf club or a broom that we're going to use as a golf club, okay? So if you don't know, we're going to basically, this one's kind of tall for me already, but I'm going to place my hands just like this with my thumb lined up against the broom this way, and my fingers are going to wrap around the broom with my thumb facing down. Since I'm right-handed, my right hand is going to go lower than my left hand. My left hand is going to go above my right hand, just like this. Now I want you guys to watch my left hand thumb. That's going to go kind of inside of my right hand fingers, just like so. Okay, so it's going to be like this. Now if I was to wrap my fingers around like this and be good to go, I don't know if you can see, but this broom is right in my belly. I don't want that when I bend over, so I'm going to stand up straighter and have the broom so it's not jabbing me in the stomach. Nobody wants that. That doesn't feel good. So I'm going to have my hands like this. The ball is going to be on the ground. Now my feet should not be together. They should not be too far apart. They should be kind of a little inside of my shoulders, just like this, okay? And because we're not hitting the ball super far, we don't need to be super wide with our feet, okay? And when we hit the ball, we're gonna bring it back towards my right arm because I'm right-handed. I'm gonna bring the broom back, straight back, bend my elbow a little bit and keep my left arm straightish, and then go forward and almost just like a sweep, just like I'm sweeping with a broom, just like that. Sweep and watch the ball roll. Now, my goal is to get the tennis ball into the dustpan, right? If I don't do it, that's okay, because I'll have another chance. The marker, the second marker is there so that if the ball goes way off too far, I can place it by the marker and hit it from there. Now, where are we gonna put the dustpan? Great question. We're gonna put it near a wall so that if the ball hits the wall or if I overshoot the dustpan, it doesn't just keep rolling on down the street or rolling on down the hall. You can do this inside or you can do this outside. That's why I chose this activity. So I'm gonna put the dustpan near a wall or near a corner so that it doesn't roll too far out of play. All right, so check this out. Put this over here. Leave it right there. As you notice, it's in a corner, so the ball can't get too far away. Now, I want you to watch where I place my marker. Marker is going to come right over here. It's not going to be right in front of the dustpan. It's going to be off to the side a little bit, but not too far away. That's about 3 feet away from the dustpan. Okay. My beginning marker is going to be over here. And for this hole, I'm just going to line it up straight ahead because I haven't really quite done this before. So I want to see how I do. And I'm going to try to make it easier. And then as I get better and better, I'll make it more challenging for myself, just like you should do. Okay? Now, if you are left-handed, what I would like you to, how I would like you to hold the broom is you're going to take your left hand like this. You're going to take your fingers and wrap them around with your thumb aligned with the broom, and then your right hand, it's kind of the opposite, is going to go above your left hand, okay? And your right thumb is going to get swallowed up by your left hand a little bit, just like that. Now if I was to hit it like this, where's the end of the broom? It's hitting me, so I want to stand up a little straighter, just like this, and I'm going to have it so it's wrapped up, just like that. Have my feet spread the same way. I'll bring it back. Bring it back. I'll slightly bend my left elbow. I'm going to keep my right elbow somewhat straight, and I will sweep in a sweeping motion, just like that. Sweeping motion. Now, if you're using a tennis ball like I am, this ball will keep rolling. Okay. Excuse me. The ball will keep rolling, so you don't have to hit it too hard. What we're working on right now is control. We want to control the ball and make sure that it's going in the right area. Because I don't care how far you can hit it, if it doesn't go in the dustpan, it doesn't really count, right? Right. So, we're going to work on control on the first one. I'm doing this outside. Again, you can do it inside in your hallway. I was thinking about doing it in my hallway, but I thought it's a really nice evening outside. So why not try it outside? Okay? Let's go ahead. I'm going to place the ball down right by the marker here. Right by my marker. All right, and we're gonna give this a whirl, okay? So, my feet are gonna be straddling the ball when I get my grip. My right hand's gonna be on the bottom. My left hand's gonna be on the top. Now my feet are placed so that the broom is right in the middle. The ball is right by the broom. And I'm looking at my target, just like so. Do I want to hit it too hard? No, because the ball will keep rolling. So I want to hit it gently so it ends up in the dustpan. Not over the dustpan and not to the side. So let's see how this goes. My knees are slightly bent. I'm going to bring my broom back a little bit and forward. And let's see how it rolls. Oh, it's rolling off to the right a little bit. And it's rolling down. Okay. Now it's out of shot. And then roll down my driveway. This is one hard thing. If you do it on an uneven surface and it's outside, it'll take off forever. So if you do it in the hallway or inside, it'll be a little bit easier for you and it'll be a little bit more predictable. So I can't hit it from that angle, so I'm going to pick my ball up and move it to my second marker. Alright, so I have the ball right by the second marker. Let's see if I can make it in this time. My feet are straddling the ball. I have my grip ready to go with my right hand on the bottom. And I'm going to go back and forward and, oh, I hit the dustpan. And it ended up behind the dustpan. Now, if this was a normal golf course, it would be a hole, and I could just hit it in from there, but it's not. You have a dustpan, so the ball can really only get in from one side. So, I'm going to pick my ball up again and try it from the marker. Okay, let's try this one more time. I almost got it the first time. I have to make a little adjustment. It went off to the right a little bit, so I'm going to hit it a little bit more to the left. Angle yourself so that you are aiming at the dustpan. And that didn't work so good. Yep. So I gotta pick it up and put it back at the marker. I'm telling you, this isn't easy. If you can do it, you're a pro. Let's go in the dustpan. I got it. So I did it. It took me 4 tries. Okay. Now I'm gonna try it again and see if I can make it in 3 or less. It's pretty fun. It's challenging. It's not easy. It took me 4 shots to try to get it into the dustpan. So I'm going to put it right again by my marker. Okay. I'm going to straddle the ball, get my grip right. And then I'm going to give it a roll. And it's going off to the right. It hit my marker and landed right by my marker. Awesome. So I'm going to move my marker a little bit. I know where it was, so I can put it right back. Angle myself. That was not a good one. Look at my ball. Put it back by my marker, or where it was. Try it again, one more time. This will be my 3rd time, my 3rd shot. Let's see if I can make it. Okay, that was like 3.5 because I barely tapped it with the broom. But I got it in less shots, so that was good. Now, what I want you to do, after you do this one time, I want you to try from the other side. So if you're right-handed, you're going to try from the left side. You're going to try left-handed, just like I showed you in the beginning. So you're going to put the ball down. You're going to put your left hand on the bottom with your thumb aligned with the broom. You're going to put your right hand on the top, wrap it around like this, okay? And you're going to try to hit it in left-handed and see how you do this time. Let's see how I do it. Straddle it, got my grip right. Whoa. I did better left-handed than I did right-handed. How crazy is that? I'm not even left-handed. Anyway, so I'm going to pick my ball up because it's behind the dustpan. I'm going to put it right by my marker. Try it left-sided. Left-handed. Let's see. You would think I was left-handed if you saw me swinging this way. But I'm not. It's kind of crazy how this works. Okay? So now that I did it from both sides, I'm going to try it again from the left to see if I can do it one more time in fewer strokes. So that took me 2 times to get it in. Right? So I'm going to see if I can get it in 1 shot. You ready? Let's see. That's kind of hard. All right, here we go. I've got my left hand on the bottom, my right hand on the top, straddling the ball, and oh, bounced off the wall, went down behind the dustpan, so that's not going to really count. So let's pick it up, put it by the marker, try to make it in 2 shots. Even if I can even up and get it in 2 shots, I'd be pretty happy knowing it's left-handed. that's pretty good. All right, I got it in 2 shots again. Better than I did either time right-handed. Weird, I know. Okay, so now that you've done that, you're gonna pick up your marker and you're gonna put it in a different area, okay? And you can do all the trick shots you wanna do. You can try all kinds of things. I'm gonna pick up my marker, put it right here. My beginning marker is there. I'm gonna pick up my dustpan and I'm gonna put it right here. I'm gonna pick up my second marker, put it over there. Okay, now what I'm gonna try to do is hit it off the wall and into the dustpan like that. That's a little more challenging. It's a bank shot. We'll see if I can get it off the wall. Try it right-handed first. Fingers, get my hand down. Oh, I just missed it. Okay, so I'm gonna pick it up and I'll put it by my marker over here. See if I can get it in. And I missed it again. I'm doing better with my left today than I am my right. Okay. So I think you guys get the idea. I'm going to try it again with my right, see if I can do it twice with my right, and I'm going to do it twice with my left, and see how I can do with each one. And you guys have fun with it, okay? Put the dustpan in different areas. You can even challenge your brother or sister or mom or dad. You can challenge them to a golf tournament and move it. You do 1 shot, then they do 1 shot. You do 2 shots, or they do 2 shots. You can mix it up. Have fun with this, okay? Move the dustpan in different spots. Change the distance that you're doing as well, okay? Change the distance. You want to be able to go a little further. You want to be able to go shorter, but put some obstacles in the way maybe, like mini golf. You should do that. That'll be a good way for you to do this. That's why it's called crazy golf. You get crazy with it. So let's have fun with it. Hope you guys enjoy this game.